Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Wilfred, and in this video we're going to start a new series of programming tutorials, and this one is going to be on Python. And this series will basically contain videos or daily videos where I share with you guys the things you have to study every day until you get to a position where you can start solving data structures and algorithm questions in order to be ready for a job. Now, these videos will be under 5 minutes or 5 minutes, no more than 5 minutes, so that you'll be able to learn and absorb the topics easily. All right, first of all, before we continue today, the reason why I'm starting this Python tutorial or Python series is to start solving data structures and algorithm questions, and also show in real time how I went from learning the basics to a level where I begin to start solving these data structures and algorithm questions. And also, I want to learn the Django framework to start building web applications. So yeah, Python basically for me is to use in backend development. Now, your reason for studying Python might be completely different to mine. So these videos or this series is still perfectly okay to follow in order to achieve your goals as well. The main focus here is Python, and we're going to do that in this series. So I'll be putting the days on each video. So let's say day 1, this is what I studied in day 1, and day 2, day 3, so and so on. Day 1 I might post more than one video for day 1. All right, let's start with the first step in this journey. And the first thing we will do here is to install the Python interpreter on our machine, or the Python language on our machine. So the interpreter basically converts our code that we write in Python into a machine code to be able to execute that program on our computer. So we'll first of all go to this tab here that shows downloads on the python.org website, and we see here this download Python here. So you click on it, and then the download will begin immediately after you do that. Then just click on it and then run the program. Now you'll see this on the screen. Because I've already installed Python on my computer, it's just bringing up this. But one thing, I'll show something on the screen. You need to check, if you're installing Python for the first time, you need to check one important box, which is add to path. It shows at the bottom here, so make sure you check that and have Python added to the path on your computer. And after that, you simply just close the installation process, and Python will be installed on your computer. And to check if Python has been installed on your computer, just go to command prompt here and just type Python. Just type Python and press enter. Now you see the version of Python installed on your computer like this, as it's showing on my screen here. All right, let me just close this, and the next thing to do is to install where we'll be writing our code, the application in which we'll be writing our Python code. So to do that, we'll go to this website here, jetbrains.com, or you simply search Pycharm. Pycharm is an IDE. An IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment, which is an application in which we write our Python code. So when you come to the Pycharm or JetBrains website /Pycharm, which is this here, you'll see, okay, let me just go back. You'll see this page here, and then when you click on download, it will bring you to the next page. Now you want to install the community version, and this is basically free. All right, so you click on download, and I've already downloaded it, so I'll quickly jump into mine now. All right, now after following the installation steps, you have a screen like this or similar to this one with the new project, or open with the file folder icon there, and this version control stuff here as well. So basically just follow the installation step and make sure you install it very well. Now what you want to do next is to click on new projects like this, and the first line here is the location where you want your Python project or folder to sit. So to do that, if you want to change this path here, you can simply click on the far right corner here. There's a folder icon there. When you click on it, you will see the directories on your computer presented in a small window here. You can select the folder path and then change that part here, but I'll just keep this one here. So this Python project will be saved on my computer in the in this directory here on my drive, and in the documents folder. So I'll just keep it there like that. I'll click on OK, and make sure, so the most important part here, which is the base interpreter, make sure that the new version of Python you installed is selected. So we are on version 11, so I'll basically select this one here and click on it. So select the version of Python you installed, and if you installed Python for the first time, that version will be basically selected automatically for you, but just make sure it is selected, and then just click on create. Now it says create from existing sources or open projects. So it says this directory is not empty. So what I'll do here is change my directory. Let me just come back here. I'll just go back here because this document already has some files in it. What I'll do is create a new directory like this. I'll call it Python project, as it was called before. Python projects. This mic is covering my project like this. Click on OK, and Python project is here, and I just click on it, and then click on create at the bottom here. Let me just move myself a little up here. Now you see the create button down here like this. Just click on it, and then a new Python or a new Pycharm window will start showing up with all the configuration files automatically set up for us. So don't worry about whatever is here. So the main thing we want to focus on is this one here, this main.py file here. You can see some text written in the console or the IDE here. So this is where we'll be writing. You can resize the windows anyhow you want. I'll just scroll it a little bit towards the left so that I have more space here. And yeah, so you can see some code have been written for us. We are not going to use this one, so basically clear all the code here. And then one thing we want to do is to write our first Python program. So to do that, we would simply use the print, which basically will print something in our console. So let me zoom in a bit on the editor here. So just making it bigger for you to see my code. So just type print and then type hello world. Hello world. This now to run our program that we just wrote here. So you just you would click on this green button here, this green play button here, like that. Now you can see hello world is printed in our console. Don't worry about the line up here. This line is basically a path, to our project, the folder we are creating this project in.